Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to begin our commencement ceremony by recognizing the alumni of our university who join us today. Would all Sacramento State alumni please stand and remain standing? Will the remainder of the audience please stand for the singing of the alma mater, All Hail, and our national anthem, performed today by Sacramento State student Taylor Haynes and accompanied by the Sacramento State Fine Arts Brass Ensemble.
All hail to Sacramento, your colors green and gold. We'll hail our alma mater as on the years do roll. She stood by us through trials, a beacon to our way. With hearts both proud and grateful, we sing this fine day. All hail, all hail, all hail. All hail to Sacramento State, our alma mater true. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Thank you. You may be seated. Please welcome to the podium Fred Baldini, Dean of the College of Health and Human Services.
Thank you, Chief Marshal Escobar. This is an important day for the graduates, their families, and friends. I ask that, while celebrating, everyone observe appropriate decorum and show respect to the fellow students and members of the audience. Please turn off your cell phones and remain in your seats until all students have been recognized. Let's make this a special day for everyone. It's my pleasure to welcome you to the College of Health and Human Services 2015 Winter Commencement. I want to thank all of the friends and family who are in attendance today, and I know the graduates join me in thanking you for all your support. I also want to take this opportunity to welcome our new president, Dr. Robert Nelson, to the college commencement. This is his first commencement with our college. We're excited to have you here today, and I want to thank the members of the cabinet for joining us as well. Today is an important day in the life of the college. Today we recognize you, the graduates. We celebrate all that you've achieved and all that you will achieve. We recognize the hard work that it took to get here today, the many ups and downs you faced, and in the end, we recognize that which is most important. You are now college graduates. The mission of the College of Health and Human Services is to provide quality academic programs that educate and empower students, that serve and enrich diverse communities, that promote well-being and inform policy and best practice. Our vision is to be an innovative center of excellence at educating future health and human services leaders. And that's just what you all are here today. You are the future leaders in your chosen field. You will go out and serve our community and make a difference in the lives of so many. I venture to say that all of us in this arena will be touched by your work or the work of those that came before you or those that will come after you. What could be more important than what you are about to do? You will provide for the health and well-being of the people of our region and beyond. And on behalf of the faculty and the staff, congratulations, and we wish you all the best. But before you leave, pause for a moment, look around the arena, and enjoy today because this is your day. Today you join a very special group of people. You are now alumni of Sacramento State University, and I hope this brings you great pride. Know that we, the faculty and staff in the College of Health and Human Services, are proud of you. Congratulations. I now have the privilege of introducing the individuals seated on the platform. President of California State University, Sacramento, Robert S. Nelson. Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, Frederica Freyke Harmsen. Vice President for Administration and Business Affairs, Mike Lee. Vice President for Student Affairs, Ed Mills. Vice President and Chief Information Officer, Larry Gilbert. Vice President for Public Affairs and Advocacy, Phil Garcia. Chief Marshal, Sue Escobar. Alumni Association Representative, Tim Sabrante. Associate Dean, Robin Carter. Chair, Mary McGuire, Division of Criminal Justice. Chair, Steve Perez, Department of Kinesiology and Health Science. Chair, Tanya Altman, School of Nursing. Chair, Greg Shaw, Department of Recreation, Parks, and Tourism Administration. Chair, Dale Russell, Division of Social Work. Chair, Robert Peretti, Department of Speech Pathology and Audiology. And our student speaker today, Melissa Byrne. At this time, I'd like to recognize our dedicated faculty and faculty emeriti who are joining us this morning. Would all of those faculty and faculty emeriti in the audience please stand and be recognized? Thank you for all you do. One of the best parts of my job every day is working with all of you, and we really appreciate it. I know the students do as well. I would now like to invite Tim Sabrante, a graduate of the class of 1997 and a representative of the Alumni Association, to the podium.
Good morning, graduates. On behalf of the Sacramento State Alumni Association, I am extremely proud to offer my congratulations on your graduation. Today, you are joining a proud and prestigious family of more than 224,000 Sacramento State alumni. Our graduates are succeeding in communities around Sacramento and around the world. They are problem solvers and entrepreneurs, creative thinkers, and innovative leaders. During my career and as a volunteer, I have seen the success of our alumni firsthand. I have watched them grow and excel in their professional and service endeavors. So I have no doubt that you have bright futures ahead. As those futures unfold, I hope that you will continue to be active members of the Hornet family for life. The Alumni Association stands ready to help you stay connected, to get involved, and network with your fellow alumni. Whether you'd like to visit campus, attend an event, access the alumni directory as you pursue your career, or simply want to connect with alumni on the association's social media networks, the Alumni Association encourages you to maintain your Hornet roots and to be proud of your connection to Sacramento State. So on behalf of the Alumni Association, I encourage you to live your dreams, explore, and change the world. Congratulations, class of 2015. It is now my pleasure to introduce the President of Sacramento State, Dr. Robert S. Nelson.
We are a Hornet family. 30,488 students attend Sacramento State. 1,623 faculty teach at Sacramento State. 1,603 staff members work and serve at Sacramento State. When you have a family this large, there are many gains, there are many wonderful things, but there are also losses. Before I begin, I would like to ask for a moment of silence as I read the names of the 9 students, 8 faculty, and 4 staff members that we lost this year. Students: Omar Char, Cristobal Corona, Ashley Jenkins, Carla Melancourt Hunt, Kenny Wynn, Cesar Padilla, Jesus Soto, Andre Uvales, Maritza Vargas. Faculty: Paul Aikman, Marielle Brandt, William Bynan, Leo Dabagian, Bill Edwards, Abe Lowe, Lester Luther, Peter Shattuck. Staff: Richard Greenhaw, James Jones, Jeffrey Law, James Wardrip. They will all be missed. Thank you for letting us remember them as part of our family. Now it's time to celebrate you, to celebrate what you've accomplished, class of 2015, to celebrate what you're going to do in the future and it is a joy to look out and see you. This graduation ceremony, these 2 days, we will graduate 3,578 students. 3,578 Hornets. It is a tremendous day for you, students, but it's even a greater day for all these people in the arena, for the mothers, the fathers, the sons, the daughters, the partners, the spouses. It is for them as much as it is for you. We began the ceremony by asking the Sacramento alumni to stand. And I heard the clapping, and I saw the surprise. As you saw, there is power in the numbers up there. There's power in the Hornets. They represent the strength and courage that makes Sacramento itself strong, that makes this city and this state great. The Hornet family is Sacramento. 1 in every 20 persons living in this region graduated from Sacramento State. In all, 224,383. That's an unbelievable number. 224,383 people have graduated from this great university. Sacramento State is the capital's university. It is the heart and the core of this region and of this state. As our mission statement says, as California's capital university, we transform lives by preparing students for leadership, service, and success. The lives we are transforming are extremely diverse, both economically and ethnically. I am extremely proud to say and to know that we are the 7th most diverse university west of the Mississippi in the United States. And what I'm about to say may seem strange, but it's true. I am very proud that 51.3% of you are categorized as low income. Now, why would I be proud that you are categorized as low income? Because when you graduate today, those words, low income, they will never be associated with you again. Never. Your degrees will lift you economically. They'll also lift your families economically. They will also lift the region economically. Sacramento State and Sacramento State's faculty and staff are transforming lives. But graduates, starting today, you must remember that you have a responsibility. You must remember that you must, and I put the emphasis on must, you must give back because others have helped you. I am extremely proud of our student government, of the ASI. They started a food pantry this semester because they wanted to give back. And 90 students per day are going to that food pantry. That is the spirit of Sacramento State and of the Hornets. 69 of our students come from foster families. They're our guardian scholars. Being a foster child is not easy. It takes a whole group of people to support them. I want to talk about one very special foster child. She's 23 years old. She'll be graduating. Her name is Stephanie Isinga. She has been with 4 foster families. 3 of the foster families have said, "I'm sorry, we're tired, we don't want you anymore." And now she's with her 4th. And the other day, they asked her to come in and to talk to them. And she thought, oh no, here it goes again. Another family who's going to say goodbye. She thought, okay, I'm graduating, I don't have a job, they're going to tell me you can't live here anymore. And instead, when she went in there, they pulled out their will, and in their will was her name. And in 2 weeks, they are adopting her, and at age 23, she will no longer be Stephanie Isinga. She's going to be Stephanie Kramer. Changing the world. That's what our students do. One of our graduates is out here right now, and I'm going to ask her to stand, and she's given me permission to be able to tell her story. Nayeli Para, will you please stand? Hi, Nayeli. She came to our campus undocumented and cold. She went to a drawing class. And what did our students do? They bought her a coat. And what did our teacher do? Our professor? He got her an apartment. And what did the students do? And what did the faculty do? They bought her and her sister clothes and furniture. And what did Del Carson with Sleep Train Arena do? He bought her a bed. And today she's graduating, and her sister is here, and she's a student at Sac State, and she's giving back, and both of them are giving back. This is what we do, Hornets. This is what we do as a family. We give back. We change lives. We make others succeed. Sacramento State is making a difference. Let me prove it right now. Would everyone in the graduating class of 2015, who is the first to graduate in their family from a university, please stand? You see, we are making a difference. Sacramento State is making a difference. And we have a lot of people who are sacrificing and helping us. Would all of the veterans who are graduating today please rise so that we may salute and recognize you? And would all of the veterans in the audience please rise? Thank you. Thank you for what you've done for our country and for our students. Most commencement speakers speak about new beginnings, and commencement means beginnings. But I never think of today as a beginning. I think of today as a day of gratitude, a day of thanks. No one graduates alone. No one graduates without somebody else's help. Graduates, I know you felt alone many times. When you're writing that paper, you're preparing that final project, you're doing anything, you felt as alone as can be. There could be people all around you in the library, but you felt alone. You were never alone. Never. Because your parents, your partners, your spouses, your grandmothers, your grandfathers, los abuelitos y las abuelos, your elders, your sons, your daughters, your friends were there for you. Many of them made great sacrifices. And I'm not talking about the checks they wrote. Thank you for the checks. But I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about what they did to help you to get through and succeed. Mothers and fathers, will you please stand so that the graduates and the faculty and the staff may thank you. And you didn't do it alone. It's about family. Will the grandfathers and the grandmothers please stand so that we can thank you as well. Graduates, I hate to tell you this, but some of your fellow students got a little bit of extra help that you didn't get. They had hubby at home putting them through college. They had a wife at home. They had a partner at home who helped them on this journey. Would the partners and spouses, the husbands and the wives, please stand? You gave them extra help. Thank you. Finally, we need to celebrate those who gave the biggest sacrifice of all. Those who went to bed without a bedtime story. Those who didn't get the kiss goodnight until they were asleep because their mother or their father was at the library, was with a group working on a project. Would the sons and daughters please stand and hold those babies up tall? Thank you. Yes, right. As I said, the mission of this university of Sacramento State is to transform lives, to transform you. Sacramento State is transforming you. It's transforming me. It's making me a different person than I was. It's transforming the region. Our students, you, gave 2 million hours in community service this last year. 2 million hours. Sacramento State has been ranked 5 years in a row as the top university in the President's honor roll for community engagement. I hope you know that you are graduating from a great university. And I want you to remember, please, 4 things. Actually, I'm going to make an ask of 4 things. Please stay engaged with your community. Help others in the same way that we helped Nayeli. Help the homeless. Help those who are sad. Be there for them. Reach out and make a difference. Be involved. 2, don't be a stranger. Come back. Visit us. Mentor our students. Be part always, because you have to be part always of the Hornet family. 3, dream big. Big. There are no boundaries. Don't let your job box you in. Think outside of that job. Don't let life stop you. You are Hornets. You can do anything. You can do the impossible. 4, continue to learn. Be a student, not of, sorry, Dean, health sciences or human services. Be a student of the world. Ask questions. Challenge others. Assert yourself as Hornets. Be independent. Be free. Keep learning. Finally, the faculty have already been asked to stand, but I could not end this without talking about them and asking them to stand one more time. They prodded you. They pushed you. They made you mad, and you got mad at them. I know it, okay? And then they just pushed a little bit harder. Why? Because they love you. Love's a big part of a university, and they love you. Will the faculty please rise so that we may? Thank you. Today is a proud day. It's a day that we will always remember. Today is the day we can use the past tense and say, you are made at Sac State. And any of you that know me know how we're going to end this. Sac State is number 1. Hornets, Stingers up.
Sac State is number 1. Stingers up!
Thank you, President Nelson, and no need to apologize. Students in Health and Human Services are students of the world. They are learners of the world, so we're right there with you. And now it's my great pleasure to talk about one of those students and introduce today's student speaker, Melissa Byrne. Melissa is receiving her bachelor's degree in nursing today, and she's graduating with honors. While time doesn't permit me to list all of her accomplishments and activities, I do want to mention a few. Melissa has been a leader on campus through her work with the California Nursing Student Association, serving in a number of roles, and including the current president. She has worked as a teaching associate and she has been a lead simulation lab assistant for our School of Nursing, assisting other students in the learning process. And if that wasn't enough, she's volunteered in a number of capacities, including study and work abroad at Africa, Panama, and Peru, where she worked in clinics for patients who had no access to health care. She also did volunteer work in her hometown and in the Bay Area, and she recently helped coordinate a Save the Heart Day at Sac State. Melissa just finished her last clinical rotation in the pediatric unit at Sutter Medical Center, and she's already out applying for jobs and interviewing, and my fingers crossed for a recent interview she just did. I could go on and on about Melissa. She's a great representative of you and a great example of the students graduating today. It gives me great pleasure to introduce today's student speaker, Melissa Byrne.
Good morning. My name is Melissa Byrne, and like many of you, I am graduating from college today. Like many of you, I began my adventure at Sacramento State as a wide-eyed freshman a few years ago. It doesn't feel quite real to be sitting in front of our loved ones with our graduation caps and gowns, about to receive a degree that we have worked diligently for years for. Like many of you, I am here today because somebody believed in me. As a result, we are sitting here because we are inspired to push our limits, discover ourselves, and pay forward what we have learned by following our passion to serve as advocates for others. This June, I stepped outside my comfort zone and traveled halfway around the world to serve a village in Africa after previously doing so in Panama the year before. I cared for people during their most vulnerable times while they endured some of the world's most devastating health problems that I had only read about before. I held the hands of surgical patients when they were in pain. I comforted a woman as she viciously seized. I cleaned wounds and did what I could, when I could, to help them heal. At any rate, these experiences were special. One of my most memorable moments was when one of the African natives approached me at the end of our mission trip. He said, "Your work is hard, but you love our people. I have never seen people give so much love to others they do not know. The work you do, it makes tears in my eyes because it is so beautiful." I realized during this mission trip how truly blessed I am to have this opportunity to experience several cultures and to love and be loved by people I've never met. I came back from these experiences feeling humbled, accomplished, and even more motivated to continue to make a difference in other people's lives every day. I know that I share a similar feeling with many others in the College of Health and Human Services, as we have dedicated countless hours of studying, missing our loved ones, and discovering our newfound love for caffeine. However, our devotion to success at Sacramento State is not just for the degree itself. Nursing does it for our newborns opening their eyes for the first time, or closing the eyes of our dying patients. Our social workers will give their clients hope and support by finding solutions they otherwise wouldn't have. Criminal justice puts other lives before their own to keep loved ones and complete strangers safe from harm. Speech pathology and audiology does it to help people speak and hear for the first time. Kinesiology and health science do it to push others to stay well and healthy. Physical therapy works to help our loved ones walk again. Recreation, parks, and tourism administration reminds us of the outdoors that we must experience regularly to improve our outlook on life. All of us together create the culture here at Sacramento State that reminds us to be advocates for others, serving and improving the world around us. Our faculty and mentors have molded us into influential leaders while simultaneously helping us to become more than what we dreamed possible. I know that in the future, we will challenge ourselves to pay forward what was done for us by seeing potential in others and helping them believe in themselves. We will go out from here prepared to serve our community and even the world. Sacramento State sculpted us from new freshmen, not knowing how to cook food or manage a budget, although I'm still working on that, into community leaders, student leaders, and educated adults, ready to take on the world and make it a better place. As we grow into our new roles, we are only limited by ourselves. We have potential that exceeds anything we thought possible. This is a result of endless support. Looking back at these experiences, there was not a time when I did not feel supported by my faculty, school, and especially my peers. I had the privilege of working as a mentor for the College of Health and Human Services, and after knowing a significant number of these graduates, I know that our future is in good hands. It is an honor to have spoken on behalf of the most compassionate, professional, and influential people I have ever known. These graduates sitting here before you are the future leaders of tomorrow, today. We are, as the Hornets say, made at Sac State. Thank you.
Thank you, Melissa, and please join your fellow students for the remainder of the ceremony. You've got something else to do here in just a few minutes. Next, I'd like to invite Provost Freke Harmsen to the podium.
Each year, the university bestows scholastic honors upon those undergraduate candidates whose academic excellence has consistently been recognized by the faculty. We have designated in our program those candidates who have received special recognition for high scholastic achievement. May I now present them to you. Will the undergraduates graduating cum laude with a grade point average between 3.5 and 7.4 please stand? Please be seated. Will the undergraduates graduating magna cum laude with a grade point average between 3.75 and 3.89 please stand? Please be seated. The third group of undergraduates is graduating summa cum laude. This means highest praise in Latin. It is reserved for students with the very highest grades, those who have a grade point average between 3.9 and 4.0. Will the undergraduates graduating summa cum laude please stand? Please be seated. Each year, several national scholastic honor societies invite membership to those undergraduate students on this campus who have displayed exceptional academic ability throughout their studies. Will the candidates selected for membership in Phi Kappa Phi, Sigma Theta Tau Nursing, Phi Alpha Social Work, Phi Alpha Sigma Criminal Justice, Kappa Omicron Nu Speech Pathology and Audiology, Kinesiology and Health Science, and Physical Therapy, and Golden Key International Honor Society, please stand. I commend you. Please be seated.
Thank you. At this point, we move to the part of the program that officially recognizes the master's students. As master's candidates entered the arena this afternoon, or this morning, I guess, you may have noticed that they carried a cloth over their arm. The cloth is the master's hood and part of the academic regalia. The academic costume is important to us, for it signifies membership in the academy, a community of scholars. Master's degree holders wear a mortarboard, a black gown with oblong sleeves, open at the wrist, and the hood. It's the hood that tells the story. The hood symbolizes much hard work. It also confers special status. While no area of study is ever truly conquered, master's students, you have reached a level of mastery that makes you a member of the academic community. We welcome you and hope that your hood brings you great pride. Congratulations. The master's graduates will be individually recognized today. As they approach the podium, their name will be read, and they will be hooded by their advisor. They'll receive a certificate, have their photo taken, and then return to their seat. We ask that the audience and other graduates remain seated during the presentation so each graduate can be seen by their families and friends. Master's degree candidates, please rise. Faculty marshals, please escort the master's candidates to the stage for presentation. President Nelson, would you please join me to greet the candidates?
The Department of Kinesiology and Health Science, Steve Perez, Chair. Shannon Wilson.
Sanya Ognjenovich. Kimberly Job.
The School of Nursing, Tanya Altman, Chair.
Amanda Stan.
Barbara Hart.
Margaret Mickelson.
Lauralee K. Kremko.
Department of Speech Pathology and Audiology, Robert Peretti, Chair. Jamie Dow.
Janice Chen.
Heather Barnhart.
Alexandra Begley Johnson.
Ciara Witzke. Laura Kroom.
Mandy Leah.
Elizabeth Aldrich.
Caitlin Robinson.
Joni Bellamy.
Laura Baza.
Yekaterina Shemyakin.
Eileen May Angeles Abrena.
Michelle O'Neill.
Marie Shen Segrado.
Jacob Spangler.
Jennifer Edwards.
Eric Salter.
Christy Brinkley.
Tracy Hammond.
Michelle Kasari.
Division of Social Work, Dale Russell, Chair. Tammy Montgomery.
Jennifer Given. Irina Bezuk.
Division of Criminal Justice, Mary McGuire, Chair. Gina Tracy.
Patricia Widenes. Amanda Singleton. Jill Vendroff. Jeanette Engel. Suzanne Rakowski. Deborah Lawrence. Rhoda Mantell. Tara Malevic. Deborah Meschel. The Department of Recreation, Parks, and Tourism Administration, Greg Shaw, Chair. Payum Magdam.
Congratulations to the master's degree graduates. We now move forward with the presentation of bachelor's degree candidates. Division of Criminal Justice, Mary McGuire, Chair. Philip McDougall.
The Department of Kinesiology and Health Science, Steve Perez, Chair. Justin Evans.
Kao Saturn.
Darius Kendrick.
Johnny Zamora.
Cynthia Rios.
Paul Ednelau.
Miguel Flores.
Leilani Aldavi.
Javier Diaz.
Thomas Mullen.
Michael Anthony Manrique.
Samantha Paula Meehan.
N. Byrne.
Benjamin Tarango III.
Molly Polly Perlman.
Nayeli Para.
Caitlin Brooks.
Lindsay Rankin.
Carmen Butler.
Jennifer Tepp.
Christopher Rios.
Leticia Perez.
Peng Lor.
Rafael Farias.
Julian Madison.
Abraham Fosley.
Tyler Spence.
Hugh Vang.
Faintola Famuyiwa.
Alan Ramirez.
Emily Zarzika.
Javier Balanes Jr.,
Stephanie Brown,
Michael Sutherland,
Kristen Colpe,
Denise Rubio,
Shruti Dugal,
Matthew Chua,
Laura Garduno,
Trevor Mogul,
Anna Mendoza,
Natalie Davis,
Ashika Kumar,
Michael Mora,
Miriam Araujo, Zachary McManus,
Alex Mura Mokathong,
Alejandro Jimenez,
Myra Carreno,
Yashnil Krishna,
Natalie Solis,
Desiree Phillips,
Emma Folk,
Laura Jins,
Shabna Sharma,
Diane Copeland,
Chanel LeSure,
Kelvin Jenkins,
Sarah Fletcher,
Kelsey Pease,
CJ Martin,
Tyler Fitzgerald,
Kaylee Ruiz,
Austin Gwaltney,
Oscar Alejandre,
John Stubblefield,
Daniel Rios,
Mark Hancock,
Juan Pablo Navarro,
Trevor Klein,
Frank Richard Guadalupe Neri,
Domenico Leonardo D'Acquisto,
Melanie Kraus,
McConnell Harvey,
Jessica Wong,
Leszek Daniel Ratajczyk,
Brianna Stone,
Jacob Rodriguez,
Michelle Robinson,
Martin Vasquez,
Naline De Leon,
Casey Cook,
Samantha Pascalau,
Seth Brainerd,
Natalia Linthicum,
Anna Hung,
Brian Ernst,
Janet Yip,
Nicholas Thomas Bird,
Francisco Plasencia,
Jason Carley,
Carl Suarez,
Rachel Nicole Holmes,
Alvaro Tejas S. Chingon,
Adam Files,
Tessa Hayden,
Joseph Durant,
Sharon Bodie, Shannon,
Lars Anderson,
Emma Williams,
Haley Pruitt,
Nusabra Ibrahim,
Yesaira Medrano,
Xiao Lei,
Melinda Rocha,
Dia Vang,
Brandon Lee,
Mao Vang,
Chris Walker,
Teresa Ka,
Brent Nutter,
Christina Melendez,
Andrew Patterson,
Janet Aguilar,
Daniel Joseph Namens IV.
Renee Nicole Walling.
Harrison Malouf.
Hook Yin Chung.
Blake Cable.
Tan Ho.
Rafael Mesa.
Mark Moody.
Thomasina Jolene Watts.
Marinelle Nunez.
Justin Johnson.
Emily Hong.
Peter Esid.
Jessica Maxwell.
Derek Calabrese.
Sham Vang.
Alex Tong.
Jessica Mercado.
Weston Schindler.
Marisol Torres.
Joseph Yezik.
Cindy Sabado Mangon.
Frederick Osmond.
Patricia Rivera.
Sean Patterson.
Malika Koidawala.
Bradley Ford.
Ted Ankney.
Kevin Dhaliwal.
Stephanie Ho.
Erica Maria Rodriguez.
Amit Sarang.
Wendy Alvarado.
Tanha Nguyen.
Lucy Lee.
Ricardo Emil.
Brittany Nicole Duyao.
Jasmine Bailey.
Daphne Matsuko Nakahara.
Favor Pankiko.
Alejandro Wen.
Osana Wynette Fernandez Anastasio.
John Nano.
Anne Ozaze Lawani.
Ian Shannon.
Cassie Carter.
Daniel Petrardo.
Chris Dunn.
Tung Lee.
Sasha Sayers.
Melissa Lanzaro.
Sheree Nicole Robinson.
Miguel Torres.
Lisa Hang.
Mary Alexandra Mumford.
Augustine Vogel.
Leticia Sandra Burnell.
AJ Aurora.
Ashley Martin.
Selena Coet.
Nicole Keenan.
Darren Doss.
Holly Geyer.
Liberty Estegoy.
Jesus Ayala.
Raul Zagal.
Emilia Marquez.
Christina Vieira.
Vicente Ayala.
Shuma Anand.
Shanika Rose.
Stacy Miller.
Andrew Tapala.
Wyatt Anderson.
Elena Vasco Yitskaya.
Tanner Kuiper.
Adrian Orozco Yanez.
Hong Fu Tran.
Megan Kumbach.
Elizabeth Hurtado.
Lillian Aranda.
Grace Mavi.
Timothy Cower.
Shannon Gahan.
Jason Skelton.
Shayna D.
Cody Michael.
Lema Safi.
Caleb Summers.
Mila Oliferchik.
Brian Chavanes.
Zyrene Resurrection.
Herbert Emilio Lopez.
Julie Nguyen.
Jessica Leon.
Jeffrey Lena.
Andrea Ramirez.
School of Nursing, Tanya Altman, Chair.
Martin
Matt
Carvajal
Pepper.
Jr.
Crystal Weeks.
Emily Andrade.
Jonathan Loop.
Jose Luis Rodriguez Perez.
Yelena Diaz.
Lillian Ramirez.
Terry Hins.
Blanca Gonzalez.
Holly Watkins.
Nicolo Owens.
Allison Silva.
Ana Bea Madrosa.
Natasha Ortega.
Lisbeth Tapian.
Stephanie Lordeman.
Jessica Bojorquez.
Liana Ichim.
Ryan Eldred.
Jamaica Morales.
Samantha Marie Garrison.
Terry Nguyen.
Carissa Victory Haduka.
Alicia Geary.
Ana Alvarez.
Amanda Dilbeck.
Brian Ripple.
Gohar McKay.
Robert Escobosa Mercado.
Kevin Villa Ramirez.
Enrique Figueroa.
Patrick Malari.
Ryan Mead.
George Perez.
Brittany Hearn.
Yang Hervu.
Alma Miriam Olmos.
Christina Keys Dawkins.
Marquita Hinton.
Bakalu Amare.
Brittany Lopez.
Ryan Seberger.
David Costin.
Sean Ketterling.
Nicole Beradat.
Derek Charisma.
Christian Brooks.
Barbara Mercedes Rios Aguilera.
Presley Strother.
Vladimir Krechko.
Yvette Franco.
Joseph David Zorn.
Cole Brummond.
Nessa Osuna.
Suzanne Tejeda.
Sarah Cleaner.
Matilde Pamatz.
Stephanie Lalau Chow.
David Villanueva.
Itzi Velasquez Rodriguez.
Kimberly Padua Santarina.
Klista Hamid.
Sandra Diaz.
Mandeep Singh.
Adriana Marie Lurero.
Melissa Byrne.
Virginia Bram.
Anastasia Matsuka.
Alexandra Lunsford.
Rita Tuffanelli.
Lynn Freeman.
Ina Sayer.
Eris Melendez.
Julia Romaniuk.
Felipe Mayorga.
Olga Karaputa.
Andrew Labat.
Katerina Kolsnikovich.
Jesslyn Narte.
Ludmila Vatskovetskia.
Stacy Maharaj.
Brenda Lee.
Amber Williams.
Mary Tran.
Marissa Capel.
Morgan Garcia.
Teresa Tracy.
Marina Shortpa.
Melissa Neri.
Kevin Dwayne Kamaya.
Irisha Gibbs.
Georgiana Phillip.
Nicole Maurhan Prado.
Sadie McDowell.
Tatiana Castro.
Chelsea Pease.
Department of Speech Pathology and Audiology, Robert Peretti, Chair. Lane Hale.
Georgie Ann Thompson.
Selena Altores.
Heather Kerr.
Ariana Golfo.
Lauren Castle.
Samantha Jackson.
Cindy Wynn.
Christine Ram.
Dana Yoshioka.
Caitlin Thompson.
Ina Lamone.
Christina Bravo.
Adriana Mariah Gross.
Joanna Cortez.
Araceli Lopez Ayala.
Philadelphia Deal.
Peyton Baker.
Kayleen O'Callahan.
Amber Carr.
Division of Social Work, Dale Russell, Chair. Brandy Bright.
Dana Gayagoy.
Bianca Alvarado.
Kelly Broughton.
Stephanie Havda.
Christopher Radford.
Cynthia Olguewanye.
Jacqueline Wilhite.
Dominique Forbes.
Tatiana Cervantes.
Teresa Elena Diaz.
Annie Hansen. Jennifer Perry. Stephanie Smith. Veronica Borisova. Sabrina Stewart. Brianna Noel Warnock. Krista Marie Woolman. Kristen Haley Knoll. Nadia Cole. Chen Lee. The Department of Recreation, Parks, and Tourism Administration, Greg Shaw, Chair. Nicole Renee Johnson. Kim T. Nguyen. Nancy Seychow. Nu Vang. Laura Garcia. Kevin Martinez. Blake Myers. Sarah Freisley. Anne Grambush. Valerie Pavlakis. Matthew Valentine. Bianca Posada. Abigail Tedda. Jim Lowe. Andrew Zagura. Liu Saichao. Catherine Teano. Gabriel Menendez. Cassandra Ellen Churchill. Jessica Bossman. Elizabeth Jimenez. Ashley Mashburn. Kathleen Denovan. Anna Noel Torres. Grace Alcantar Alonso.
President Nelson, would you please join me at the podium? Mr. President, as Dean of the College of Health and Human Services, it is my privilege to present these students who are assembled before you as candidates for degrees under the requirements prescribed by the trustees of the California State University. These candidates are recognized by the faculty for their academic accomplishments and are recommended to receive the appropriate degrees. Will the candidates for master's degrees please rise and remain standing until the degrees are conferred? Candidates for the bachelor's degrees, please rise and remain standing until the degrees are conferred.
Thank you, Dean Baldini. This is the part of the job that makes the job worthwhile. Candidates for the master's degrees and bachelor's degrees, you have heard the recommendation of the Dean of the College of Business. It's not Business Administration, they gave me the wrong script. We'll start this again, okay? Candidates for the master's degree and bachelor's degree, you've heard the recommendation of the Dean of the College of Health Sciences and Human Services. Okay, yes, clap for that. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I do hereby confer upon each of you who have satisfied the requirements the appropriate master's and bachelor's degrees with all of the honors, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto pertaining. You're alumni now. Congratulations. Please be seated. I don't know what it is about health sciences and human services, but you always are the loudest, most gregarious Most outrageous group of all. Graduation ceremonies are filled with traditions. We wear robes that were designed for the 16th century because scholars were in cold rock buildings. We walk in with a mace as if we are going to war. We wear funny hats that all of you have made much more funny today. Traditions, they actually matter. They do. Education is sacred. It's the one thing that can never be taken from you. It will always be there for you. You will never cease to be a hornet. So, 2 last traditions. 1, moving the tassel. Don't do it yet. I get my last teaching moment. Moving the tassel from the right to the left. Now, I will ask the nurses to explain why we would go to the left. The heart. Even the Wrexham Park people could have done that. It is the heart, okay? You move it because when you move the tassel to the left, you're putting your alma mater, Sacramento State, the Hornet family, into your heart. Please, everyone, move your tassel from the right to the left. I wish to thank the members of the platform who helped today to make this possible. I wish to thank the ensemble for coming and playing, for Taylor for singing. I wish to thank all of the staff who've given up their Saturday to be here to work so that you can have this day. It's a wonderful day, and there's one final tradition. As we prepare to leave, the platform party will move out. And then, students, you will get to have one last loving walk with your faculty. It'll be the last time. Hug them, and then go out and hug your family and celebrate. Stingers up!
Thank